That also have interventions. There are different artworks that are in different processes. Before you start your hunt for these artworks, you might want to read a little bit about what they are. And once you're done, we'd like you to come back and tell us what your reflections are about the artwork you've seen. And also these shutters are going to be engaging some graffiti artists. So also we'd like a conversation around that, okay? Get going. You start here and you try to find as many of the artworks as possible. There are some that are not on the map, so ask the people where they are. What do you mean by artwork? That is open to your interpretation.
We're going to go and check it out and then come back with you. I'll go with you. Let's go. This is one of the artists.
Hello.
Who we said. Remind the group of your name.
Sorry?
Remind the group of your name.
Hi, my name is Shermine.
Shermine.
How are you guys doing?
We're going through the tour now, and so we've just come up the steps with to see the water.
Yeah, but my stuff is not actually on location yet because we're actually producing them right now. But I can show you what we do. This is the project. It's called the Totem project. I've been around 300 plus houses in the neighborhood, introducing the people to the project and actually inviting them to come and join us. And what they do is they draw in the middle the faces, and on the sides they draw the hair, arms, legs, mustache, wings, whatever they want. So they create 5 images and they write their name. And I just got an example back. I have 400 back almost. And the second part is from all the drawings we're going to do colorings. So everyone's work will be involved in some part. Ones will be chosen from one image from each drawing will be chosen for the closets. And the other one will be all the drawings for the cover. So it's been quite a hassle. I have about 300 papers back. I've given over 500 already, and now I'm on the last chunk, which is to hit the 800.
So you go around and give them to houses?
Yeah, I've been knocking on doors. I've met most of the families. I still have the top street that's not done, but I finished this street and the bottom street and half the corner. But I've been really busy for 3 weeks. I was here every day, July and August, and beginning of September, and then I had a couple of contracts out of the city. So now I'm back, and they're all like, "What happened to you?" The idea is that they become like intimate with the work. They take care of it. They don't destroy it. They don't steal it, because they want to show people that I made this. So it's like that, and we have a lot that got involved, all ages. From 2 to almost 60 something now. Wow. I'm looking for people to fill in the closets. I'm looking for help with figuring out how we're going to print the book. So, ambitious project, but I always complete my work.
What are you doing
here? Yeah? باش تشتغلي؟ إيه؟
شو بتعملي؟
رح ترسمين؟ رح ترسمين؟
شو عم تعملي؟
شو عم تعلمي؟
شو عم تعملي هلا؟ أقول لك شو بتعملي؟ شاطرة أنت أردنية؟ شاطرة.
لا أنا سورية.
أنت سورية، عشان هيك أنت سويت كثير. No, I think it's such a lovely initiative, and to see how it lives, how it is fun, how it somehow melts. Some of them melt in with the rest of the society, and some of them are, so to say, clearly more constructed. But no, I think it's great fun. I'm the Swedish ambassador. Oh. I think once it starts to take its own life, and other people will also start to be inspired.
And in Sweden, are there similar initiatives that you have been involved in or would like to?
Not directly, but I think that actually our the most clear example is probably our subway system. Which has been every single subway station is a special artwork. So it's something that is there and in the everyday life. Of course, there it has been a question of hiring artists, of involving them, of having a direct, so to say, participation, but also making it, they're paid to do their job. I don't think it does make any difference necessarily in terms of the quality of the work, but I do think that art we need to get used to the idea that art also is a profession.
Yes.
So I do think that the artists have a right to, so to say, get paid for their work. On the other hand, I think one has to be, especially in starting in a country like this and in a place like this, you have to start with a basis where it's a mix of, so to say, voluntary work and fundraising that allows for the artists to still be involved and not be just taken for granted. Well, I know Nahla's parents since a long time. They're very good friends.
All artists.
Yes. And then I met her a few months ago when she started to scout. She had still not decided where to make this project. And then I have followed it ever since. So,
Yes. Thank you for talking to us.
كيف هاي كان شكلها غير قبل ما يتلون؟ ما كان حلو صح؟
كان كلهم حربات وهذا كمان.
انت لونتي شيء؟
ايه معهم يعني مجموعة بنات.
يعني انت ايش لونتي وين؟
يعني احنا كنا نرسم نلون. هذا كان شوية بنات كان هيك. كل بنت يعني تفننت.
والناس فرحانين؟ ايه؟ في
انبسطوا بس يعني
انبسطوا؟
في حدا ما عجبه حكى هذا مو حلو؟
لا.
تحبين تكونين على التلفزيون؟ ايه؟ شكرا. ذكريني باسمك مرة له؟ هالة. شكرا هالة.
انه the way they've grasped the project بالنسبة ل how a gallery owner or someone would grasp a painting is completely different. يعني I think I much prefer them as an audience to a niche audience who go to galleries with their handbags and their glasses. We have one artist, for example, who's been working with us from Boston. She actually lives there, and she was very interested in meeting people and how she felt that had it not been for an experience like this, she wouldn't have met the kids here or the people here. So she's interested in how we build relationships on the street with people. You know, what do you say to somebody you've just met, just walking around? And she wants to measure that. Who else do we have? Sally, help me out here.
Did you do the wall art?
There's Lutfi. There's Lutfi Zayed, for example, who's a fantastic illustrator. I don't know if you saw where the sign said "Mamnu' al-Wuquf," which means you cannot park here, but it also means you cannot stand up. So he's been looking at all the existing graffiti on the walls from, you know, love, SHA, and different things written on the walls, and he wants to create an image that that addresses it somehow or responds to it. So he's trying to play with them a little bit. We have, for example, one of our interns who's been interested in conducting children's workshops that are a bit more also to do with the community and visualizing their urban landscape. So, for example, these maps here, which you can all see, it's a map that you were given already, and we asked the children to add their fantasy locations and their favorite locations. So it's also about them having an idea of the area that they live in. So far, all the artists, they feel like they've been doing something with their soul in a way. They all feel that by building this relationship with the community, they're so much more inspired. I mean, all of them feel the same thing. A lot of love and affection towards the people here, and they feel like they're doing something.
An urban reflection project. We've had an urban reflection and just a snapshot into what is happening in the communities in Amman that not necessarily you would visit here as a tourist, but you really should go out of your way to come and see. You'll see a glimpse of the true life, living people trying to change aspects of their environment, making it livable, enjoyable, breathable, and putting color into it. And this is what life and art is about.
They also accept